Hey, hi everyone. This is Sai from Let's Upgrade. So let's talk about how to get your certificate. It's very simple. You will see two links in the description. Number one is the place where you have to go and mark your attendance. Marking your attendance tells us, like, okay, you are a legit student who have attended this particular session. Link number two is your assignment. This is where your 90% of the priority is. You have to go and submit the assignment that is given to you in this particular session. Once you're done submitting that assignment, we will be evaluating that. We will send you an email. If you get the passing criteria, then only we will give you the certificate on a particular date that is mentioned again in the description. Please check these three things, and this is the way how you will get a certificate from Let's Upgrade. Number one, mark your attendance. Number two, just go ahead and upload your assignment. Check for the email that you have received it, yes or no. What is the feedback that you have received from your trainer? Number three, check on which date the certificates will be released. Thank you. Bye. All the best. Happy learning.
Hello everyone. Welcome to my another video of advanced pattern matching with the like keyword in the SQL. So, if you are already aware of this topic, then it's a good for you. But if you're a beginner and you have no clue what we are actually talking about here, then it's perfectly for you. And we are going to cover from basics to advanced in this video. So you will get to know the hands on, and we will discuss the topics which we are going to discuss here. And if you see, we are using some symbols right here, right? So we are going to understand these as well. And by the way, I am Samiksha Mishra, and I'm going to drive this video for you. And just take a seat back, be relaxed, get your laptop on, and try to be with me throughout the video so that you get the clarity. And by the end of the lecture, you will be able to master this like keyword. So let's get started. Now, let's see what we are going to discuss in this complete session. And here is the complete agenda of this session. So, we will get started with the introduction of the like keyword and why do we use it in our real life use cases. So, we will be extensively discussing about it, and we will be able to relate to our real life use cases. Apart from that, we will be seeing what is like and what are the wildcard refreshers. So you don't have to worry about it. We will go into the details and the depth so that you get to know the complete idea of this topic. Once we are done with that, then we will jump into the advanced pattern with the help of underscore and the percentage symbol. So we will see more how we are going to use these symbols while writing the queries. And once we are done with these three topics, then we will jump to our hands on query practices, where I have segregated these questions as beginner, intermediate, and advanced level. So, even if you are aware of this topic, I would recommend you to attempt the beginner one as well and then move to intermediate and then advanced. But if you have no clue, then don't worry, we are going to cover it all. And by the end of the completion of all three exercises, you will be able to understand the hands on and get a better idea how to use it in a day to day basis while writing the SQL queries. Once we are done with this topic, then we are going to discuss what are the common interview or the conceptual questions around our like keyword or anything related to pattern matching. So we will discuss about that as well, pattern matching. And once we are done with this, then we will go ahead with a quick recap summary, which will help us to summarize what we have learned so far. So let's get started with our very first topic. So, are you guys excited? Let's get ahead. Now, let's first try to understand why the pattern matching matters. So, I'm sure you might have ordered any product, or you might have interacted with any shopkeeper, or seeing any e-commerce website. So when I say what a product can have the details about, so let me try to create. So we have a product table, for example, products. We have product ID. I will make it as PID. Let's make it as product name. Okay, and let's make it a location and some phone number. In location, we can have country or anything, country or city. Okay, I guess these four attributes are fine so far. So when I say a product ID, so product ID will be a unique ID for any of the entities. As you know, we have these product ID as a primary key here. In common terms, this product ID can be also referred as an SKU, which is commonly known as stock keeping unit. So, stock keeping unit, which is nothing, just a unique product ID which helps us to get the complete details. So for example, if a product is from India, it might start with India and then the state name. So, for example, I say Delhi, so I put IND and then some other number. So, for example, 123 and some other number 789. So, this is just an example of an SKU. So, where the product ID plays a role to identify the SKU here. So, when I say if I want to search any particular product, if I want to search it, how am I going to search it? I have so many ways to do it. I can search it using my product ID, or I can say my SKU, or my product name, right? Or if I go with the location, then it will be very generic because in a particular location there could be multiple products. But if we want to fetch a location of any of the product, then we can definitely make a use of it. And if I say I want to filter it with the extension of my phone number, so for example, it's +91 or any other extension. So all of these searching methods can be done with the help of pattern matching. So if I say that a guy name is Rahul Kumar. And if I say you to search, okay, is there any Rahul? So what are you going to do? You will search for this particular phrase, right? That it should be RAHUL present here. So that's what the pattern matching would also help us to achieve. So I hope this why the pattern matching is required, you are able to understand. And it's just a simple example of product. It can be anything: consumer, school, library, even an airline or anything. So this searching can be done on any of the attributes and where the pattern matching comes into the picture. Also, for example, if I say I have a list of records of all the students, these are of students. So a student can have an email ID of Outlook or Microsoft or Yahoo, Gmail, anything. So In my case, for example, I want to search what all students have extension as at the rate gmail.com or at the rate outlook.com. So I can also use my pattern matching technique to achieve this part. Also, I want to understand, what all are the students, how many students with name starting with character S or character RA. So all of these things can be done using pattern matching. So I'm just trying to give you more examples so that you are able to uh, relate with the examples which you have already seen on a day to day life basis. So going forward, we will see more what all examples we can have and how are we going to write the queries for the same. Now let's see about what are the like and wildcard refreshers in the SQL. So you might have heard about the keyword like. So whenever we want to compare any string, so we would use like keyword to do that. So for example, I want to write a query, select star from from a table, for example, where for example it has name. Then I will use name like and I would put Rahul. Then this query will give me all the results of the complete details of the students which have the name as Rahul. So it's where we use the like keyword in my SQL queries. But what are wildcards? So whatever operators you are saying right here, these are also known as wildcards. We call it as wildcards. So one by one, let's see what are the use case of these and how we can use it. So let's see the percentage sign first. So if I write R A percent, so this means any string starting from RA, and this percent can be anything. So any number of characters, zero or more. So if I say I have a couple of names Ram, Rahul, Rajiv, or just simply Ra. So for all of these names, my this pattern would be satisfied. Is it clear? So that's what the percentage is used for. The percentage can also come in front of it. So if I say that percentage and the name should end with M. So, for example, I say Ram or Kadam or Naman, Namam. No, anything related to M we want. So, for example, we just have Nam or anything else or Sam. So all of these outputs would be pattern matched with this type of string. So that's where it is mentioned 0 or more. Or even if my name is just M for this output, I will get this as also my output. Okay, I hope this percentage sign is clear for you. Now let's see what is this underscore means. Okay, so when I say R, A, and dash, so it means exactly one character. So only one character should come here, not more than that. Now let's see if we have examples. Ram, Raj, Rahul, Rohan. Okay. So out of these, what will these string matching identify and satisfy? This one will take, Raj will take because M, one character. This it will not take because there are three characters following and we need only one character here. One character. Rohan, R O, and we have A. So this will be also not included. So if I say IN, so this means we can have only one character at a time. It means we can have three characters here. So, for example, my example would be India. So, this would satisfy. But at the same time, if I say Indonesia, will this satisfy? No, because we have three characters to be only filled here and we have more than three characters here. So, let's see a couple of more examples. So, if I say I have R dash this, what does this mean? So this means only one character. This means zero or more character, right? So for this example, if I say I have Rahul, Ram, Rohan, Roshan, so do you think this satisfy everything, all of the strings here? Yes, because we are able to get a single character as well and the rest also can be completed here. But at the same time, if I say only R, will this satisfy? No, because it will look for a second character which we do not have. Got it? So that's how we can play around with this. Let's take one more example here. I say 1, 2, and this. Okay? And this is the name we can assume. So if I say, sorry, if I say Kajal or Rahul or even Komal, Sarthak, Vishal, Ambuj. Sorry, I'm just taking random names here. So, out of these examples, what all examples will this string be satisfied? Kajal, yes, it can. Rahul, yes. Komal, oh no, it's A and here we have is O. So, this won't. Sarthak, so we have A in the second character and 1, 2 are there and then we can have multiple. So this can also be included. Vishal, no, because we have I here, but the need is of A. What about Ambuj? It is also incorrect because our first character is A and here we want the second character as A. So in this case as well, it won't satisfy this. So I hope this underscore and percentage symbol is clear for you as of now because we are going to use this a lot while using our SQL queries going forward. But before that, let's see a couple of more things. So we have this open square brackets. So if I use this, what does this mean? So if I use A to F, so this means anything from A, B, C, D, E, or F. So any character which is out of these will be satisfied. So if I say R, A to F, percentage. Okay, this is, I'm assuming, a name. So let's take some example. I say Ram, I say Reshma, I say Rohan, I say Rishabh. So, what all examples are satisfied here? So, if I say the first letter is R, yes, R is there. A to F. So A is there, yes. And the rest can be anything. So yes, this can be one. E is there, yes. R O. Is O here? So this means any character out of A, B, C, D, E, or F can be my second character here. But this is not the case. We have O here. So this is incorrect. I. Do we have I here? No. So for these only, these two are satisfied. So we use this bracket when we want to use this only for any one character to compare. Okay, so here also we have mentioned it matches any single character from the set. Any of the single character from the set can be considered. And if you see, so the symbol of this is also like a set, so that's what we call it. Okay, so we have seen this and this. And lastly, we use this to exclude the character, exactly opposite what we were trying to use in our open brackets. So if we want to exclude any character, so we will simply use this. But it will come to like very extremely advanced levels in your interviews or anything. They are not going to ask you this, but it's good to know that you know how it is being used or implemented. So I hope these like and wildcard refreshers are clear to you, and we'll see more about what all things we can do more while writing the query and how we can play around it. Okay, so going forward, I would request you to open SQL Online Lite so that we can do the query practice together. I will be helping you to create a table, put some values to it, and then we will do some questions around to it. But before that, we will also see first how we can actually construct our queries and write it before actually implementing it. Okay, so let's continue. Now let's see how we can actually write the SQL queries. But before writing the actual queries, let's see what is the syntax or examples to write it. And we are going to see a couple of examples here. So first, we are going to understand our underscore keyword, how we can use that here. So for example, I have a products table. Okay, and we have product code, product name, etc. Okay, so for example, let's stick to only two attributes so far. So this product code is nothing but, as I told you, our SKU code. So when I say if I want to search a product code, so it can be of a particular format. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for example, we are dealing only with Indian products. So let's assume our first characters are IN and rest can be any integers. And we can have other USA products or UK products or Chinese products, any of the products we can have. But we are interested to fetch in the details about our Indian products. So let's see how we can actually write the query about it. So I would say select, I will take the product details, so which is my product code and product name. I'm not using star here because we are only focusing just the two names here. From my products keyword, sorry, table, where, so if you use where, so it is for conditioning. So where my product code like, and then I will mention IN 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So what this will do, it is going to give us the product code and product name from our products table. it will compare a product code column with the names starting from IN. And if you see, we have 6 characters here. So it will compare these characters along with my product code. And then in my output, I will have my prod code and name, and my prod code would be starting with IN. So for example, 123456, IN 123356, or IN 2233356, 321, anything. So anything related to my starting IN characters. So that's how where we use our this underscore keyword. Also, at the same time, for example, I want to search for particular phone number, so I can just simply mention where my phone number like, and I will mention this +91, and I know that my phone number only can be 10 digits, so I will put 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So this can be used for phone numbers as well, where we need to basically restrict the characters, and we don't want all the characters. Restrict, we do not want all the characters, and we want to specify the number of characters which we are trying to search. So character size or count, we will specify using this. So that's how we can use it while writing the query. When we will write the query, we will see how actually the output would look like. But this is how a high overview syntax of writing the query when you are trying to use the underscore uh, icon for the like pattern matching keyword. Okay. I hope this is understood by you. Since we have already understood how we can use underscore in the query, so let's see how we can use our percentage as well. So I assume again the products table, which have my, for example, product name. Okay, and it has a date of type string. So I want to write a query to find all the products which have 2025 in this. So I would say select star from products where my date is like 2025. It should be ending from the 2025 since it is a year. So that's how we write, as I already explained you in the previous examples as well when we were discussing about the wildcards. So that's how we use it. And what else we can use? So similar way, if we want to filter out some name, for example, I want to specify some surname or any particular location, so we can specify using this percentage, or any, so for example, any name ending with son. So I will get the example, for example, Samson or Ramson. So all of these names would come under this query output. So since we have now got the brief idea how to use this, and it's better to jump into the writing the actual queries to see how is our understanding, and are we able to relate while writing the actual queries or not. So now let's get started with the actual hands-on for our basic queries first. So in each section, we will try to write 5 different queries, and we will see what the examples are. So for this, I'm going to use SQL Online Lite. So I would request you as well to open that in your laptops. Okay, so I have this sqliteonline.com, and I will be creating a table called products. So let's try creating the table products here. So I will create table, my table name, products, and let's add some good number of informations to it. So first I will add the product ID of type int as well as my primary key, and then I will add my product code, which would be of type varchar, varchar of 25 would say, and then I will add my product name, again of type varchar, and I will add 50 to it. Then I will add a category, again varchar of 50. I will add email of type varchar 50 of yeah, 50 is fine, and then I will add phone, again of type varchar 20 should be fine. And lastly, let's add my invoice code, which is also of type varchar, and let's make it 30. So let's hit this run button, so it will create an instance of this table of products here. So you can open this online, and even if you don't have your DB setup in your local machine, then it's absolutely fine, because this SQLite Online will give you a temporary instance creation for 3 hours. So that should be more than enough for such exercises. So once it is done, so let's try to insert some values to my table. So I will do insert into my table name is products, and I will put values. So I do have some values handy to it, so I will use the same. Okay, let's insert it in our table. I will select it and run it, so it will help me to insert. Okay, let's have a quick view of our table. So select star from my products. We will select it and run. Okay, so maybe let's add 3 more values to it, so that we have 10 products overall. So we'll make it as 8, 9, and 10. Let's make it as product ID 157 and then 91. This ACC, let's take 1, 2. Let's make it as iPhone 16, MacBook Air Pro, and charger is fine. Contact, yeah, this is fine, this is fine. Even we will add some invoice ID. So invoice ID, we will make it as maybe 21, or I'll say 191, and this one I will make it as 6. So let me add 3 more values to it. Okay, so my query was done. If it is not correct, then it will give you a red error to your right, so you can read the query and see. Now let's see again how my table looks like. So I will run the query. Okay, this looks like a beautiful table so far. So we are going to use the same. Now let's go through our exercises, what we actually want. So my very first query is find all product names that start with the letter M. So let's try to rephrase it. I would request you to pause the video, do your query first, and then come into the other part of it. So let's try to write the query. So we need to find all the product names that start with letter M. So let's write a select command, select star from my table name, products, where. So what is the name of my product? So it is my product name. So I will put my product name like. Okay, and I will put this single quotes starts with M. So it has to be M and percentage, and I will put this. So let's see if we are able to get something or not. Okay. So if you see, we got two products of different IDs. One is MacBook Air and one is MacBook Air Pro, which name starts with the letter M. So that's how we use our percentage one. So if I would have changed it to write just M, then it would have also printed that complete M also. Okay. So my this one is done. Good job. If you are able to do this, then you are going great. So now our second one is find all emails that end with @gmail.com. Okay, interesting. So find all emails. So we will do select. What was the name of the email? Select email from my product products table, or let's make it as star so that we are able to see the other details as well, where email like. So it should be @gmail.com. So I would request you to give it a try on your own first and then come here for the actual discussion or the solution to it. Okay, now let's try to run the query and see what is our output. Okay, so we got all the emails which are of type gmail.com, which is 4. Let's see if that is correct or not. So let's try to run this. And if we see that is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's right. So we were able to get all 4 email IDs which were having the end part as @gmail.com. So if you see, I used a percentage in front of it because in front of it anything could be there, right? But @gmail is common. So this is also done. So good job so far. Okay, display all the products whose category ends with Y, like accessory. So accessory is one of the category. So we need to print such categories which ends with Y. Now let's see. So category we have like this. And for example, this is accessory. Okay, only accessory we have. So we should get 3 as output. Okay, so again, what was our display all products whose category ends with Y? So we'll do select star from products where my category like this ends with Y. Is this correct? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's correct. So we were able to get all the categories which were ending with Y. So if you see again, we were using the percentage symbol because we did not have any restriction of the number of characters in the beginning of or before Y. That's great. We are going good so far. Let's see the other one. So this is also done. Okay, find product names where the second character is A. Okay, interesting. So I would request you to give it a try and then come here. So let's go to our example. Yeah. So I would again put a select star from products where my product name, like, and second character should be. So if we want to fill the first character, we have to use this A and then this. Are we correct? Let's see. Oh wow. So we got all the product names whose second character is A. So that's how you fix your first character using your underscore uh, icon, and then we used our second character as A, and then we kept the percentage. So this is the correct way to do it. So let's see the last one. Okay, get phone numbers that start with +1. So I guess now you should be able to do it, but give it a try first and then see, as I'm always saying to you. So let's try to get all the phone numbers where my phone, like, what should I do? Come on, come on. That's correct. We should put +9 and percentage here. And I will put one semicolon. So if I do, I will get all the contact with +91. So if I see, we had some contacts with +1 as well and without +91 as well. So our query is perfectly fine. If you were able to do all of these five, then very nice. You are going great. If you are still struggling, that's okay. It's just to make you brush up with your skills, and this one is just the beginner one. So after this we will see more about the intermediate and the advanced one. So after completion of this, you will feel more confident about this topic, and by the end of it, definitely you will be able to master this topic, and you will never face any challenges or issues, or won't get scared whenever a pattern matching question will come across you in future. So we will see the next questions as well, which are of the other categories. So we were able to complete the fifth one as well, and let's move to the intermediate now. So now this one will start be having like a little quick, since we don't have to construct our tables and insert the values to it. So let's get started with the very first question of the intermediate level. So find product codes exactly in the format of PRD. So if you know what to do, please give it a try. Let's get started with this. So we will try with select star from my products where my product code should start with PRD dash 1 2 3 4. So let's see if that works. Okay, so we got three products where we had PRD with next four characters. So that's correct. So good job. So now let's see, get all phone numbers in the format of plus and then dash dash. Okay, interesting. So we'll do select star from products where my phone number, like, it should start with plus, and then after plus there should be two dashes, and then one dash, and then 1 2 3 4 dashes, and then again one dash, and then 1 2 3 4 dashes. So that's what we are trying to look here. So let's see if this works with us. Oh great, Even if if you sometimes it is right in 6 or 4 format, so we can also use percentage here, but this is also fine. So we were able to get the phone numbers in this format as well. So find product codes where underscore is present at the fourth position. Interesting. So we need to identify the underscore which is at the fourth position. How actually we can do that? Let's see that. So what I will do is I will again use the select star from products where my product code like, and then it should be on the fourth position. So I will put 1, 2, 3, 4. I will put this within the percentage. So it will be treated as the underscore only, and these will be considered as the four characters. Let's put a semicolon and let's see if we have anything. Oh wow, we have so many. So if you see, we have all of these as underscore. Product code, here PRD, if you see, right? So all of these are on the fourth position of the product code. So that's how we can get it. Now let's move to our next one. Find invoice code that starts with INV2024. I guess this one doesn't look like an intermediate question, but let's see. Select star from products where my invoice code like INV2024 and percentage it should be, right? So let's see if this works. Oh wow, okay. So all the invoice codes with INV2024, we are able to get it using this like. So let's do a tick here. Find all records where email contains sales or support. Okay, interesting. So I want you to try it first and then look for the answer here. So meanwhile, let's give it a try. So we would do select star from products where email like. So first one was my sales, right? So I will put, yeah, sales. Sales can be anywhere in the keyword, right? And then we will have or email like my support. So I will put percentage here as well. And we'll see. Okay, so we got sales and support in these many email IDs. So it was straightforward, but yeah, it was interesting because we were using or keyword here to concatenate both the results. So we have done the intermediate stage as well. If you were able to do all of these, then you are doing super great so far and you have already mastered it, because the advanced level is actually advanced, and it's more like you will be able to get to know more about it. You don't have to feel demotivated if by any case you are not able to do all the questions of advanced. But yeah, it is good to have, and it will definitely help you to understand your fundamentals and make your basics clear. So let's go ahead with our uh, advanced module as well for the questions. Now let's get started with our advanced questions as well. So our very first question is find product codes not in format PRD and four characters. So let's see how that can be done. So if you observe, it was written not in that particular format. So we will use star from products. So if we were supposed to make it in 4 character format, what we have would have written, right? Where my product code, like my PRD, and 1 2 3 4. So we would have written like this. But now it is saying not. So now what we will do, we will just simply put a not here. Now let's see if we are able to get. Yes. So if you see, whatever we are getting is not in this format. Like these are all underscores, or PRD is not there, or 4 characters are not there, similar to that. So that's when you use not like uh, keyword to use when you don't want to include such pattern matching. So great if you were able to identify this, but this was an interesting one. So we used not like here. Okay, now find email IDs having only 1 character before @ symbol. Only 1 character. So let's try to do it. So select star from products where email ID like 1 character @ and percentage. That's what the question was saying, right? So let's try to see. Oh, we have only x@gmail.com here. So, which is great. So, we were able to do this as well. Doesn't look like that much advanced, but okay, we are doing good so far. Get invoice codes where last characters are digits. So, we need to get the invoice codes where my last characters are digits. So, we will do again select star from products where my invoice code like, and I will put 1 2 3 4. Let's see if this works. So here if you see, we were able to get the 4 digits as well, right? So after each dash I will put 0 to 9. 0 to 9, here as well 0 to 9, and here as well 0 to 9. Let's see if we are able to get all the digits. Okay, or this should be other way around, or we do not have those. Let me try to run this. Yeah, we do have it, but why is it not working? So ideally this should be the command. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I guess this will be considered as a 1 underscore. So we need to remove it and then try it. Why did it not work? Ideally, like this is the correct one, but I'm not sure like it is not why it is not printing it, but maybe you can try it out from your side as well. So yeah, so this one is also done. Find product codes where exactly third character is a digit. Okay, this is the similar one. So we will be able to get the same result out of it here as well. So we will just replace 2 dash, and I will replace a third one. But why is it not printing? So that is the issue. Ideally, it should print. Oh, I'm checking in the invoice code. It should be product. It should be product code. So okay, let me check it with the product code. No, okay, I'm not sure why the output is not coming. Is the output coming for this? Yeah, it's coming for this. But I'm not really sure why the output is not coming for this one. But this is the exact query which should actually work if we want to use the third character as a digit here. So that's how we do it. And we need to use find invoices in the format of INV, two letters and four digits. Okay, two letters and four digits. So maybe we can use the simple dashes here. INV. Select star from products where my invoice code is like INV 1 2 3. Sorry, this should be 2 and this 1 2 3 4. And yeah, so in this format, whatever we will get, I guess we do not have any in such format. INV. Okay, all are in four character format. So let's make it as four character. 1 2 3 4. Let's see now. Yeah. So the record has to also be present. If record is not there, so maybe could be a case that records might not be there for such case, and that's when we were trying to do. But product code. Let's try to make a dash here and run this if we are able to get no. So there could be some details issue. So that's how we do it. So, okay, excellent. You were able to do so. I would request you to revise all of these queries, and if you're able to do it, then good. But if you were struggling in advanced, so there is not an issue because it is a little complex and it is actually testing your fundamentals right here. So now we are done with the hands on, and let's move to our next part. Now, lastly, so this was also help you to, recap all of our concepts, whatever we have learned so far. So I would request you to attempt all these questions because these can be your next interview questions. So very common ones. What is the difference between percentage and underscore? How do you find all products where code starts with PRD and ends with four digits? That we already tried to do. How do we find all the IDs where the third character is a dash? So if you remember, we used this and kept like this. So this would help us to get an underscore between our percentage. So you can try attempting this. Why not like is useful? So we saw one scenario where we were expected to exclude some of the attributes, so where that not like keyword helped us. When should we use regexp instead of like? So this is another terminology just similar to like. So I would want you to do homework on this and do some research about it. How is it similar or what is the exact difference, so that you are able to understand the overall concept whatever we were doing in the pattern matching. So this was all about the pattern matching using our like keyword. I hope this video made you confident and boosted your knowledge about our normal generic forms of the pattern matching or whatever we use in our queries for solving our string related problems, or to be specific on the pattern matching. So I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck for your next video. Thank you so much.